What's up, guys? It's your boy John coming right back to you for another round of Startup Spotlight. In this episode, we're going to be looking at two more cool apps. The first one is called Petly, which is basically Tinder for pets. You can swipe right and swipe left on pets you like and don't like, and then from there you can just basically contact the owner of that pet who's giving it up or selling it. This is interesting because recently I've been seeing a whole lot of, Tinder for this, Uber for that, Airbnb types of startups, and they work in some industries, but they may not work in others. So let's see how it works for pets. So at first glance, I can check out these dogs' names, and I can also see their breed, I think. And from there, you can have a like and dislike button. Typically, what I used to do back in the day when I used to do Tinder is I tried to swipe right on pretty much everything until I got a match. So I'm pretty much going to attempt the same strategy over here. Since there's not as many people using this app, obviously it's not as quick to get matches. As you saw earlier, you can also get different sets of filters. You can invite partners in order to increase your likelihood of getting matches. So overall, I think this could be a really, really interesting concept if they can get a little bit more volume, because this looks to be like one of those volume-based apps. Once again, going back into the details a little bit more, there are animals that you can see that you've already liked, so you can kind of go through those. And you can kind of read their details a little bit more, such as like their behavioral characteristics and whatnot, while also sending inquiries to owners. So overall, pretty interesting. The second app I'm going to be looking at today is called KitchenPal, which is basically a virtual kitchen assistant on a mobile app. You can track your groceries, you can see your store-bought inventory inside of your fridge, you can track to see when things expire, and you can even figure out what recipes to make with the ingredients you currently have in your fridge. This is pretty nifty because sometimes I don't know what I want to make out of my fridge. And sometimes I forget when my stuff expires, and sometimes I have no idea what to buy. So it's cool to have an app do it for me, at least in theory. But let's see how it works in practice. Alright, step one, obviously I have no idea what I have in my kitchen, so I'm going to pretend I have a few things. So let's say I have a carrot, I have some ground beef. That's a really interesting combination. I don't know what you can make with carrot and ground beef. Probably mix it together with some rice and some eggs, and you could probably make whatever you want, you know what I'm saying? They also have some quick recipes that you can make with it. I think what happens is if you don't put in any ingredients that you can actually make a recipe with, they just like kind of make something up, like they'll just put in whatever, and then they'll start to get like a lot more accurate as you put in more ingredients. So I'm going to start putting in a couple more things. I'm going to put in onion. Everybody in their house should have an onion. Onions are really great for flavor and stuff like that. I think that's all I put in. So from there, I'm going to see what else other recipes I can find. Now they're starting to get a little bit more exact. They'll let me know like what ingredients I'm missing, so I can make things like jam, for example. I'm missing raspberries, and some other things. Moving on a little bit later, you are actually able to curate a shopping list based on what you're missing. So let's pretend I'm running low on the same 3 or 4 ingredients actually, and it'll let me know, okay, I need to go shop for that stuff, and it'll just kind of help you track that. So it's cool. I'm actually looking forward to using this more in my day-to-day life. I kind of need to be a little bit more organized in my shopping, not gonna lie, so this looks pretty tight. That's all for today, guys. Stay tuned for yet another startup review coming in a couple of days, and don't forget, guys, like, subscribe, comment, and please follow us on all of the links below, as you will see in our description box. See you guys later.